In case you didn't know, 15 miles per hour into 80 plus traffic on an on-ramp onto an interstate is not the business. It's not the business. That scares me more than anything, because it's like, oh my freaking God. Are you serious? You trying to kill you and me? Good morning. It's traffic. It's a little gloomy. Look like it's going to rain on a nigga today, but that's all right. I can take that. Better than too much sunshine glaring in my face. But God, we do want some sun later, but we'll accept this fog and this rain. So, y'all know I'm with the shit and the shenanigans sometimes, so we're going to get right on into it. I watched a little clip that kind of inspired something in my brain to say, well, maybe we really ain't using these words and viewing things properly. So it was some broad. I know, gosh, that seems so degrading, but I was a little irritated. So the premise was black women need to be more soft, and then we would be winning. Because we kind of winning, but we'd be winning if we were softer. I guess, and I'm assuming in regards to men and relationships and Blayze-Blaise, or life in general. Who knows? When people make generalized statements like that, it's hard to kind of cherry pick exactly what they mean from just snippets. And I didn't watch the full interview, but just those words in itself struck a chord. Like, see, this is part of the problem. So let's go ahead and call it. And this ain't even about the woman, the chick, whatever. Let's talk about what soft is. Because we get that as black women, we get that shit a lot. Well, you too hard, you too this, you too that. See, you are talking to a bona fide tomboy. I own it, embrace it. That was my nurture nature environment. For whatever reasons, that's how God made me. Because that's what works for me. In the whole vast scheme of all the different kinds of people and women and cultures and races, there are things called individuals. And we are individually just different. So let's fuck with that for a minute. But let's talk about the soft shit. What is soft? What she did was she assumed soft meant what she motioned was soft, like she's like face and your body, or maybe what you're wearing. You know, are you showing cleavage? And this is just what I'm reading, okay? Because I've heard people say this before, so I know it's a misunderstanding. You know, do you wear a form-fitting clothing? Are you submissive in attitude or nature or this or that? Whatever. It's so sad that we perceive soft or feminine as this heavily visual thing instead of looking at it as, what the fuck do you need from the person you were with as a partner? To me, soft reads as, and this can go either way, but let's talk about the women. Soft is, you can listen to your partner at the end of a long fucking day when they need to unload and vent. You know, you can straddle that motherfucker and rub them temples and just be there. That's soft. That's intimacy. That's connection. That's what you do in a relationship, right? When you rocking with the person you want to rock with. Soft isn't, oh yeah, man, she always got on that tight shit and I can see her ass and, you know, she got that cleavage banging, boom, boom. No, that's lust. Let's not confuse soft with lust. And a lot of time, it's a very, very wiggly line between what people think those two things are. Let's be clear. Me being a tomboy, and I can just speak personally and from those that can relate, it don't stop the male energy attraction because I'm a tomboy and I don't choose to wear form-fitting clothes 90% of the time. And no shade to those that do. A lot of my homegirls and my sisters do. Beautiful. But guess what? So the fuck am I. Doing what the fuck I do. How I do. And attracting what's for me. Again, it's what's for you. Stop trying to generalize what you think is for a whole nother race and culture of women when you're not even that. That's a problem for me. Yeah. All the skinning and grinning, you know, we get from others, persons of colors or not. They don't care what we wearing. They are driven by lust. It's a pheromone thing. Woman. They don't give a shit that I got on my high tops, my parachute pants, and a hoodie. You know why? Because they know what's underneath that. Well, these days, you might have to ask some pre-qualifying questions for some folks. But for the most part, you know what it is. So you choose what's for you. If visually that's what you're looking for, then that's what you're gonna get, because that's what's gonna pull you, that's what's gonna drive you. But as we see, when that's the shit, people's heads are so messed up in the game because they don't understand what soft, what intimacy is, what connection is, and we think it's all about what we see with the boom, bang, bam. That's why the game is fucked up. That's why everybody look like they came off the same, what should I call it? The injection assembly line. It's just a new thing. It ain't never been the new thing for me, but I've always kind of not been what the new thing is, and that's okay. Please don't ever read that's a problem for me. It is not. Okay. But for those that, want to jump in and see what it is, and then you see how many is saying, damn, I shouldn't have did that, and trying to reverse shit, my body ain't a fad. My character ain't a fad. Can't no other woman of color or not, person of color, sit and generalize for sisters and what we need to do different for men, because there's some healing that needs to be had on both motherfucking sides. One being, some men, and I'm not gonna say all, but some can't handle the fact that, guess what, I have a mind, I have a voice, but I do not agree that my voice should be used to smash and emasculate that man. No. But I shouldn't be forced to be treated like a subservient either. It's a balance. And I be sitting watching motherfuckers and I think, you probably ain't even got that balance in your own shit. Or you working real hard to pretend to make it look like you do. So you can sit on the couch and, create clickbait and bullshit for other people to go, oh, hell no, she didn't. Because, it got me this morning. I was like, what the fuck? But, that's what kind of gets our blood pumping sometimes, so that we can have shit like this to talk about. So let's be clear. Soft isn't visual. Soft is emotional. It is connection. It is some shit that if you think it is whipped up in a wardrobe, ooh, you go have fun with the bitches you picked the fuck with. That's all I can say about that. I'm gonna finish navigating this good traffic. Deuces.